Hello everyone, Zack Moore, broker with Beckham Pierce Incorporated. Today's video is going to be about the importance of getting a pre-approval letter from a bank or lender early in the home search process. So as some of you are aware, especially if you're looking at homes in Berks County right now, and we're talking summer of 2018, homes are moving very, very quickly, especially if they're in between that $100,000 to $160,000 price point. That seems to be the sweet spot where the general public, or I should say the majority of the general public looking at buying homes is purchasing. So there's a lot of competition coming on, especially because we have pretty limited supply right now. So getting back to the importance of this. A lot of times when I meet a buyer, they contact me because they want to look at a listing that's for sale. It's the first time I'm having an interaction with them. I don't know them from anybody else. Obviously, I'd love to do business with them, but I need to do a little bit of fact finding on my own. Typically, those questions that I ask start with, number one, how many bedrooms are you looking for? Number two, how many bathrooms are you looking for? Number three, what's your upper end price point? Four, is there any specific school districts that you want to be in? And five, are you pre-approved? Okay, that's probably the most important thing because it does two things. Number one, it tells me that you know how much you're approved to purchase at. And number two, it also tells me that you're qualified to get a mortgage, at least in the pre-qualification process. So that's just how it benefits me representing you as your buyer's agent. On the flip side, it has a whole nother level of importance when you're submitting an offer. And what that comes down to, let's just say we're looking at a home. And as I've said before in other videos, when properties list for sale in Berks County in that sweet spot, there's a lot of times I'm looking at the home with a prospective buyer the second day, and the agent selling the home already has multiple offers in. So a lot of times I'll say, hey Zach, if you're going to submit an offer, make sure it's best and final, which means, don't leave any negotiating room on the table because you're coming at your full price, whatever that might be. And number two, they'll ask me to include the buyer's pre-approval letter. Here's why they do that. If I'm selling a home and I get 4 offers in, and let's just say for all intents and purposes, they're all very similar from a net standpoint, meaning one person might come in at full price, one person might come in over full price, but with the seller assist, I still net full price. Someone might come in with mortgage contingency and a couple other inspection contingencies, and someone might come in all cash. Typically, the all cash guy wins, especially if he's closer at asking price. On the flip side, which is typical for most home buyers in Berks County, they're getting a mortgage. So if you're coming in saying, hey, we need to have a mortgage to purchase your home, which is normal, it's no problem at all, but you don't have your pre-approval yet, that just took you from up here on an offer all the way down to here. And the other people that do have their pre-approval that are in the price point that I need to be in, they're up here together. So you just lost because you don't have your pre-approval done yet. So why do I say get your pre-approval early on in the process? There's a good chance the first home that you look at might be the one you want to purchase and put an offer in on. So you want to make sure, if you say, hey Zach, let's draft the agreement of sale, I'll sign it, we'll submit it to the selling agent. You are ready to go, you've got your pre-approval already, and I can submit the entire packet right to that selling agent and say, hey, I've got a real buyer here, the offer's close to what you're asking, here's the terms and conditions, do we have a deal? Without that, I can almost guarantee, especially in today's day and age, they're going to call me back and say, hey Zach, we received your offer, but has your buyer got a pre-approval yet? We don't want to spin our wheels on someone that's not going to get approved. So always get your pre-approval very early on in the process. I can refer you to several banks and lenders that I work with if you'd like to, or you can deal with the bank that you currently do business with now. That's it for today's video. Again, get your pre-approval letters early on if you're going to be using a mortgage. And if we can help you with any of your real estate needs, please give us a call or visit us online, 484-256-5136 or www.beckhampierce.com. Make it a great day.